What's going on, guys? Doing a little truck talk while I'm driving. It's kind of the popular thing nowadays. Can't remember his name, but 3 of 7 Project, I think, on YouTube does these. I just thought I'd hop on the bandwagon. Bible verse of the day is Mark 8:34-35. Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves, take up their cross, and follow me. For whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me and for the gospel will save it. That is Jesus talking to his disciples, and that kind of ties into this very short video about my 2 lessons with the Old Testament. I just finished about 3 weeks ago. My goal is to read the Bible front to back, so now I'm in Mark, hence the Bible verse of the day. But the 2 biggest lessons that I learned in the Old Testament I want to share with you guys is, number 1, God works through people. And if you don't believe that, you're simply wrong. My first example is with Moses, the man with the stutter, who God came to him, healed him, and used him to spread his kingdom for the glory of God. And the second example, or the second principle, I guess you could say, of the Old Testament I found was most important, was that God's love is very conditional. You see, He led the Israelites through from Egypt for 40 years through the desert, cloud by day, fire by night, and they trusted Him. They had faith, but it withered. They sacrificed kids. They sacrificed to false gods, false idols, to the golden calf. Committed adultery, any sin that you could think of, and they burned for it. They God made them feel His wrath. And as men, we have to set an example. We have to not just have faith, but live for God, deny ourselves, and take up our cross, which is to spread God's kingdom and fight evil with every breath that we have. And there's a lot of things in this nation that we can be mad about, that we can, just give up and take care of our families, right? But we're called to protect our families, but we're also called to spread God's kingdom and to glorify Him with our work, with our values, with our morals, with how we act. So I just want to share real quick those two principles that I found most important and most evident to me reading through the Old Testament. Some really exciting news is my buddy Josh Butler, my best friend, my brother in life. A lot like me, he's starting his podcast, and he just did a seminar with some buddies, and he had a presentation. And I'll go into it in depth when I post the video. But he's going to start a YouTube account. He's going to have a podcast going. So I'll kind of post his video to kind of get the ball rolling on that. But really excited to have him continue to spread God's kingdom, be a warrior for Christ. He's a great man. So when I post that video, I'll link his YouTube account in that. But I'm really excited for that, guys. Stay hard, stay humble, fight for God. See you in the next one.